So today I am going to be doing 2 looks in one video for you guys. This is my Valentine's Day video, so I'm going to be doing a soft glam look, and then the next look I'm going to be doing is a more dramatic and full-on glam look. So if you want to know how I achieve this look and this, keep on watching. Okay, so I am going to start off with Scotch tape like always, and I'm going to go ahead and tape my eye. Then I'm going to go in with my clear brow gel from Anastasia and just brush up my brows. Then I'm going to prime my eyes with my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm going to take the shade Buttermilk, which is my favorite shade to highlight my brow bone with. Then I'm going to take this Pixie by Petra Hello LA Angel palette. It looks just like that, and I am going to pick up this dusty rose pink color right over here with a fluffy blending brush, and I am just going to place that right into my crease. So on my skin tone right now, it's not dusty rose, it's actually more of like a corally pink. And I don't know, when I think Valentine's Day, I think more pink than pinks and reds, but I like pink better. Then I am going to take this shade right here from the Jaclyn palette. This is the very last pink shade. I'm going to place that right into my inner corner like that. And then I'm going to blend it right to the middle of my eye. Okay, so I went ahead and I added my liner with my roller liner from Benefit, and then I threw on some lashes, but this is the shadow. I don't know why, I think it's just the lighting, but it's like a lot more darker in person. Like the crease is a lot more vibrant in person, and same with the inner corner. I don't know what's not showing up, but there we go. You guys can totally tell. It's very, very glittery. Okay, so for our face, I am going to start off with my MAC Fix Plus. This is just the original one. So I kind of just drenched myself in it. I love this stuff, and since I'm using it as a primer, I really want it to last. So while I'm doing this, I'm also going to go ahead and dampen my beauty blender. Now that that has set a little bit, I am going to go ahead and take my YSL foundation. This is the All Hours foundation in B60 Amber, and I just want to make sure I put it on a spot that doesn't have glitter on it. Before I film tutorials, I like to swatch whatever eye look I have in mind. So I'm going to take my foundation. So I took about just 2 pumps, and it takes 2 pumps for one side of my face and 2 pumps for the other. Now if I want like a heavy fuller, this is full coverage, but if I want like extremely like fake looking skin, I'll do a little bit more. Then I'm gonna go ahead and spray my MAC Fix Plus. Because I really like my foundation looking dewy and like fresh. And then we're gonna go in with a new powder. This is the Laura Mercier powder. This is just the tiny one, tiny translucent one. I wanted a new powder for a while, and I'm going to be stopping myself from using Too Faced because of all the drama that's been going on. So I took a little bit in the back of the lid, and then I'm taking my e.l.f. Pointed powder brush. Then I'm going to set it a little more with Fix Plus. This is why I run out of it so fast, you guys. Like, I ran through my lavender one within like less than a month. Less than maybe 2 months at max. So for my under eye color, I'm going to take the same color we took in our inner corner right over here. And then I am going to just go ahead and take it right to the middle of my eye. Not all the way, just so that it adds a little something different to the eye. I'm going to take my Great Lash mascara, and it has like this newer wand to it. I don't know if it's like necessarily like a new formula, but it helps especially when I'm doing my bottom mascara. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my real lashes to the fake ones. This is the completed eye look. I am just so obsessed with how the glitter turned out in the inner corner. You could totally do this in the outer corner as well if you didn't want to just emphasize your inner corner. But I've been loving the way inner corner glitter really looks on my eyes. So for highlighter, I'm gonna take my Hyper Real Glow palette, and this comes with 3 gorgeous highlights. So I'm gonna go for this highlight right over here, and I'm gonna take my Morphe M601 brush, and I'm gonna pick up this color right over here, and I'm gonna tap a little bit into the middle shade as well, and we're just going to highlight. So this is I don't know why the camera is making this more intense than my shadow, but this is a very, very subtle but like still highlighted highlight. It's nothing too crazy or too intense. Then I am going to take my ring finger, and I'm just going to take that same color and a little bit of this color. And what I like to do lately with my nose highlight is just focus it to like the middle of my nose. I don't know, I feel like I like this little dot, so I bring it a little below my nose like that, go in a circular motion and bring it to like midway. I just feel like I just like the way that looks, and make sure you get the bridge of your nose like that. And then I'm going to set everything with Fix Plus. And if you ever feel like, oh gosh, like I have too much highlight somewhere or the other, just wait for your Fix Plus to dry off, because that's obviously one of the benefits, is it pulls off any excess powder and like absorbs any excess powder. So I feel like I got a little too much like always on my nose, so I'm just gonna take my powder brush, go over it, and just like a little on my cheeks, since we are going for more of a softer, less intense glam. For lips, I am going to go in with my Huda Beauty lipstick. This is in the shade First Kiss. This is my absolute favorite nude for every day. I love, love, love this lipstick because it's so comfortable. It's like M.A.C mattes, like it's very, very comfortable, so I really recommend it. So this is the completed look. I'm absolutely obsessed with the way the inner corner highlighted. So to start off, I just went ahead and I taped my eyes. Sorry, this like hair just wants to stick out. But I just taped my eyes, put on my clear brow gel from Anastasia, and then use my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Kylie Sort of Sweet palette and take the shade Buttermilk and then highlight my brow bone. So we are going to go ahead and go into our shadow. My Jaclyn Hill Original palette, and then I'm going to take this shade right over here. It's like a really pretty berry shade, and I'm gonna pick that up with a fluffy blending brush, tap off any excess, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place that right into my crease. This is a very dramatic color. Then I'm gonna take my tiny precision brush and pick up this shade right over here, and I am going to do something I haven't done in a minute, and I am just going to place this all over my lid and really like tack it on to my lid. And I have not placed like glitter all over my lid in so long. It's been a minute. And I will just place this right into a little bit of my crease as well. So that is going to be it for the shadow on our lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and do liner and lashes, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I threw on my lashes and did my liner, and it made it a lot more dramatic. I'm also gonna add mascara on top of my fake lashes. So now we're gonna move on to our face makeup. So I'm going to take M.A.C Fix Plus. This is just the original one, and I am going to use that as my primer, and then I'm gonna take my YSL All Hours Foundation in B60 Amber, and I am gonna go ahead and take that with my Beauty Blender. I love this coverage. And then to set it, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier loose, what is this, translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna take this in the back of my lid. And I absolutely love this powder. I've only used it maybe like 4 or 5 times now, but when I tell you that my foundation, like I've slept in it with this, I'm not proud to say that, but it has stayed. And then I tilt my head back so I don't get any powder on my eyeshadow, because We worked really hard on that shadow. Then we're gonna go ahead and finish up our under eye and our overall eye. We're gonna go back in with the Jaclyn palette, and we are going to take that shimmer shade right over here, and we're gonna place that all along our lower lash line. So we're gonna take that on our lower lash line like that all the way. Then we're gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna take the Great Lash mascara. This came with like a whole new wand. It's like that, and it's really nice because it not only coats obviously my lashes really well, or my fake lashes really well, but also my bottom lashes really well. So this is the completed eye look. I really love the shimmer, and if you want to intensify it more and like go ahead and foil it or add even darker or more like a balanced color, you can totally go ahead and do so, but I really like the outcome. I think it honestly kind of complements my eyes a little bit. So then I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with M.A.C Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna add some color and highlight back into me by taking my Jeffree Star highlighter. This is the Skin Frost in King Tut, and I am going to take my Morphe M601 brush, and I'm just gonna look at that color, you guys. Hold on. This is my favorite like highlighter for a very dramatic look. So I am just going to, oh my goodness. You guys see? No highlight. Oh, although I naturally have a pretty decent glow without highlighter, but this just intensifies it so much more. And then do the same thing. So I'm gonna take my pinky, and I'm just going to create a little highlight on my nose, and make sure you blend down like the bridges of your nose. And if you ever feel like, oh my gosh, this is too intense, just take your beauty blender and kind of like tone it down. But I really like an intense highlight since this is a dramatic look. Okay, and then for lips, because I really want to keep everything super dramatic, I'm gonna go in with Ashton from Anastasia. This is one of my favorite liquid lips. I feel like a nude just kind of ties everything together. So this is the completed look. I'm obsessed with the highlight, and I'm overly obsessed with this eye look. I'm really happy with the way it came out and the way it blended all together. I think the glitter and like the dark glitter and like the dark crease color, and especially tying it all in with the lower lash line, I just love it. And I think again, like a nude lip, this is giving me very Jeffree Star vibes, like beauty guru vibes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what other looks you guys would like me to do for you, and I will totally do it. I'm thinking of doing something green and fun for St. Patrick's Day, something like a fun green look. Maybe I'll try and find like a green highlighter. Maybe I'll be getting the new Jaclyn Hill palette. I just want to read some reviews because there's a lot of like funner shades, and I like just love the neutrals in her original palette, so we will see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!